There's been a political shock in Japan. The country's Prime Minister, Yukio Hatayama, is resigning after just 8 months in office. It follows uproar over his broken campaign promise to move a US Marine base off the island of Okinawa. From Tokyo, here's Roland Burke.
Less than 9 months ago, Yukio Hatayama was a hero to his members of parliament. He'd led them to an election landslide, ending half a century of conservative dominance in Japan. Now the Prime Minister has been brought down by a broken campaign promise. He blinked back tears.
I am going to resign from the job.
It was a row over an American military base on the southern island of Okinawa, which cost the Prime Minister his job. The approach to the runway skims the rooftops, so Japan's previous government agreed with the United States in 2006 to relocate it to the island's coast. Mr. Hatayama promised to forge a more equal alliance with the United States and move the base off Okinawa, or even out of Japan instead. Local protesters, reluctant hosts to half the American force in Japan, kept up the pressure for months as the Prime Minister searched fruitlessly for an alternative. Finally, he had to admit the base would go to this Okinawan bay, implementing the deal with the United States he'd vowed to tear up. It was a humiliating climb down. By casting aside Yukio Hatayama, the Democratic Party of Japan will be hoping to consign the festering row over the American military base to the past. But local leaders on Okinawa are furious about what they see as a betrayal, and the issue could return to haunt Japan's next Prime Minister. Mr. Hatayama's successor is expected to be chosen on Friday, well in time to lead the government into mid-term elections, probably in July, for the upper house of Parliament, which it must win to avoid legislative deadlock. Roland Burke, BBC News, Tokyo.